Have you ever wondered why a simple 15-second video can get millions of laughs? Well, I promise you, it's not just luck, it's a blueprint. Today, we're going to break down a viral joke that just perfectly captures the spirit of every student everywhere.
No, really. Think about it. What is it? Is it, I'll start my diet on Monday? Or maybe, okay, just one more episode, then I'll go to sleep. We all have that one little promise we make to ourselves when things get tough, only to, completely forget about it the second the pressure's off. Just hang on to that thought, because that idea is the engine that makes this entire joke work. Every great joke needs a runway before it can take off. You can't just jump straight to the punchline. You need to establish what's normal first, so that when the chaos hits, it really lands. This video's setup is all about making you feel comfortable, safe, and totally unprepared for what's about to happen. So just look at how normal this all is. You got students just hanging out, laughing. It's a scene we all instantly recognize, right? That feeling of familiarity is totally intentional. It kind of lowers your guard and pulls you in, which makes the disruption that's about to happen so much funnier.
And here it comes. The calm is about to be completely shattered. The peace and quiet? It's over. A new character is walking onto the scene, and they're armed with just a few words that are going to kickstart the entire joke.
You can almost feel the air in the room change, can't you? The laughter just kind of dies down, a little chill runs through the classroom. The source of all academic anxiety has officially arrived, and they are about to drop a bomb. And there it is. The teacher says, "Odd surprise test, Toga," which basically means, today there will be a surprise test. Boom. That's the conflict. It's sudden, you can't argue with it, and it instantly transforms this peaceful scene into a total pressure cooker. This one line is the pivot for the entire sketch, and the reaction is immediate. So, just a few moments ago, this was the scene. Total peace. Students were just carefree, laughing, not a single worry in the world. They were completely oblivious. The weekend felt like it was right around the corner, and homework felt like it was a million miles away. But then, those four little words hit the air, and everything changes in like a split second. Absolute total panic. This super fast shift from calm to chaos, which the video does with these really quick cuts, is a classic comedy technique. It's jarring, it's way over the top, and it's hilarious because we've all felt that exact same internal whiplash. Okay, the panic is funny, but what comes next, that's the real heart of the joke. It's the student's solemn vow. This is the moment it goes from just being funny to being painfully relatable. There it is. Kal se padhai pakki, which is, from tomorrow I will definitely study. This is the sacred oath of the procrastinator. It's that little prayer you make in a moment of pure terror. We've all been this student making a promise that we have absolutely zero intention of keeping. And this just lays out the final punchline perfectly. The comedy lives in this giant canyon-sized gap between our good intentions and our actual actions. The student, who was in a state of sheer terror just hours before, is now just casually scrolling on their phone, laughing. The promise is completely forgotten, and it's funny because it's so true. So we've seen how the story works. But why does it work so well? Let's pull back the curtain for a second and look at the simple but really powerful formula that makes a 15-second clip like this go viral. It really is this simple. First, you start with a relatable truth. Students just chilling in class. Second, you introduce a sudden high-stakes conflict, the surprise test. And then third, you deliver that ironic twist. The promise to study is immediately broken. It's a classic 3-act structure, and it's like a skeleton key for so much great comedy. Now, here's the crucial part. While that formula is universal, the execution is what makes this so special. This is the Desi touch. The authentic Roman Urdu isn't just dialogue. It creates this immediate bond with a specific audience. The classroom setting feels real, like a place you've been. And even those big, bold subtitles, they're not just for translation. They're there to punch up the joke. It's all these cultural details that make it feel genuine and just hit so hard. So ultimately, what we're looking at here is a masterclass in something called comedic tension. The video builds up an expectation of a normal day, then it completely shatters it with that moment of panic, and then it subverts our expectations again with the final twist of the student just relaxing at night. It's a perfect little comedic arc, and it's executed flawlessly in less time than it takes to tie your shoes. And that brings us right back to the beginning, doesn't it? We all have our own version of Kal se padhai pakki. So, as you go about your day, just ask yourself, what noble promise are you going to make to yourself in a moment of pressure, only to find yourself laughing and scrolling on your phone later tonight? Be honest.